I am fully aware of how dark this video is, but I'm just now waking up. I worked inventory last night, and today is the day that we leave for Booknet Fest, and I'm so excited. So this is officially the start to my vlog, so I have to get up and get my life together. I'm so tired. I have to get up. Oh God, and get my life together. I haven't started packing because I'm the worst. I just have laundry folded, but I haven't actually started packing. And I have a couple more like little things that I need to do, and then I'll be ready to go. So here's to Booknet Fest. Yay. Yay, yay, yay.
Oh God, so I'm finally sitting down. I have everything ready. I'm just sitting here waiting on Ashley and James, just realizing, you know, that I'm covered in cat hair and then my house is still a mess, but it is what it is, and I'm so fucking excited. They literally should be here like any minute, so yay!
You guys sound so drunk. Dumbledore. I love you all.
Snake. Dumbledore.
Hey y'all. So that was the vlog footage that I managed to record. And I know it's not really a lot, but you know, I'm really okay with that because I really feel like that I was more concerned with the actual experience of Booknet Fest, because I really felt like I was more concerned with the actual experience of Booknet Fest than, you know, like recording all the vlog footage and, you know, all that stuff. And that's not to say that, you know, people who did get a bunch of vlog footage, you know, didn't like absorb the experience. Let me be clear about that. But I think that, you know, for this being my first book event and everything, you know, I'm not mad that I didn't get a bunch of vlog footage. I am mad that I didn't take as many pictures as I wanted to, but I'm home now, and I have been home for a couple of days. This isn't my usual filming location. My husband's downstairs playing Xbox right now. I wanted to just kind of add on, you know, like my thoughts about Booknet Fest, and I'm actually going to be doing the Back from Booknet Fest tag that was created by Jerry from Onyx Pages. It's 7 questions? Yeah, 7 questions. It's 7 questions, just, you know, like about the experience and everything from Booknet Fest. So I'll kind of, you know, answer these questions and talk about what my experience was like. So number 1 is describe your Booknet Fest experience in 1 word. Really, I can't think of another word aside from amazing. This was my first bookish event. This entire experience was something that's so very much outside of my comfort zone. I've not traveled that far without my husband. I have not ever like gone out and, you know, met people in that I've, you know, spoken to on the internet for so long, you know, not actually like met them in person. That's something that I haven't done before. You know, being around a bunch of people that I didn't know, I kind of expected to have a lot more anxiety. And I was strangely relaxed the whole time. And I say strangely, but it's really not that strange. I mean, really, the experience as a whole was just amazing. And I'm so glad that I actually got the opportunity to go. So number 2 is what was your favorite session and why? I attended a bunch of different panels and some workshops. And a couple of my favorites, the Growing Your Channel workshop, I got a lot of really good information out of that. The critical reading and reviewing workshop, I got a lot of really good information out of that one. Intersectionality was another really great one, but I think that my favorite by far was definitely the women of color in the bookish community panel. 4 different women with varying experiences in the community. And, you know, it's things that you read in Twitter threads, you know, you read online all the time. But there's something about having these people sitting in front of you and really talking about their personal experiences. And these experiences have not been great, that really make you realize a lot of different things. And I came away from that, like, you know, there were several times during the panel where it was like, it was so emotional. You know, it's in that moment that you realize that you know, have called yourself an ally and you haven't been a very good one. You know, are we doing a good job of uplifting different marginalized voices in the community, or are we doing a really good job of talking over them, you know? And, you know, those are questions that I really had to sit down and ask myself after I, you know, attended that panel. And it's, you know, things that I'm still thinking about. And to the women that were on that panel, Stitch and Myrenas and Lily and Joss, like, it takes a really strong individual to, like, stand in front of a bunch of people and talk about, you know, these really terrible experiences that you've had, and, you know, how your safety has been threatened. And they're just absolutely amazing women. And I was really, really thankful to be able to listen to them speak. So that was by far my favorite panel. Number 3, what is one way that attending Booknet Fest has contributed to the growth of your booktube experience? And honestly, I think that that just comes from meeting other creators for me, really. You know, I have at times felt very isolated in my booktube experience, partially because of the genre that I have gone in the direction of. You know, I do read a lot of horror, and I don't really see a lot of that in the booktube community. Yeah, there are some channels, like, I'm not saying that there's none, but it does seem to be a very small community, and really just being able to meet other creators, not necessarily in that genre, but just being able to hear their experiences and, you know, really, you know, have conversations with like-minded people. You know, I feel like that's something that's very important, and it's something that was very beneficial to me. So number 4 is, what was the most enjoyable non-bookish activity that you participated in while attending Booknet Fest? You know, we ate a lot of meals with other people. We spent a lot of time at one of the villas with a huge group of people, and I just love that. You know, really just the socialization, like, you know, the meet and greet and the mixer, and, you know, meeting different people, and really stepping outside of my comfort zone, and, you know, kind of putting myself out there in a way that I normally don't do. So I would say that, you know, those experiences were the most enjoyable. While they were the most nerve-wracking at times, they were definitely the most enjoyable. Number 5, shout out some creators that you were excited to meet at Booknet Fest. There's too many, honestly, and I don't really want to name, like, specific people, you know, because I don't want to leave anybody out, because there were so many different people and so many important people. This entire experience and, like, the community that surrounded Booknet Fest, you know, really meeting different people from the community was kind of a life-changing experience for me. And I know that that might sound a little bit dramatic, but I mean, honestly, it was, because, you know, I don't have a ton of close friends. I have a few, and I hold those people very, very close to my heart. And so whenever I was able to meet this group of people who share the same ideas that I do and feel the same ways as I do, as a lot of different things, and we can be so open and so honest with each other, and we can have conversations that I never even expected to have. I feel like I found a new family. These people aren't just friends to me, they're 100% family now. So if you didn't want to be family, too bad, you're family now. You know, I was talking to my husband, and I don't think that he fully understands just how much and how wonderful this experience was for me. You know, these are people that I hope are in my life forever. You're meeting these people for the first time, like, absolute first time. Like, even some people that I had never spoken to, like, even on social media prior to this, you know? And I feel like I've known them my whole life. And it's the most amazing experience. And I love so much that Booknet Fest is so community oriented. You know, it's not standing in line waiting for ARC drops for a million years, and, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, there are authors there. You know, there's definitely a presence for the writing community as well. but it wasn't, you know, as intense as say like BookCon or something like that, which I haven't been. It's just like, you know, from watching other people's experiences and stuff like that. But oh my God, there were just so many amazing humans there. Number 6, if you plan to come back next year, what is one thing you would like to see different? I can't think of anything like specific that I would like for them to do different. I just want to continue to see them expand. You know, this was the first year, you know, this is only the second year of the event, and this was the first year that they actually tried to do a couple of different workshops, and I feel like those were really successful. I would like to see that expand. You know, just continuing in the direction of, you know, having so much diversity on the panels, not just in, you know, race and ethnicity and things like that, but also the size of their audience. So there was such a wonderful mix on the panels of people who had, you know, very large amounts of subscribers, you know, for those on BookTube, or, you know, blog followers or Insta followers or whatever, you know, to people who had a very small amount. And I loved that, because I really feel like on those panels you had a bunch of different people who have had different experiences, and I feel like that made that, you know, much more valuable. So really I wouldn't necessarily want to see very much different. I just, you know, want to continue to see it expand. So, and number 7 is, what exciting initiative is coming up for you on your platform that you would like to see others support? You know, I have a couple things, you know, that I'm thinking about doing, but I don't really have anything set in stone yet. I'm still thinking about some stuff and, you know, what I want to do. You know, I'm definitely inspired to create and do things, and so that's really exciting. But I don't have anything like off the top of my head. So I really just want to, you know, say thank you again to Sam and Marina's and all of the volunteers that helped make things happen, because, you know, if it weren't for those people, the registration would have been a mess on the book swap and everything else. Like, all of you are so appreciative, the people that made this event happen. I'm so appreciative that I was able to attend and to, you know, make these absolutely amazing friendships that I'm going to cherish for literally the rest of my life. It was just an absolutely amazing experience, and I cannot wait until next year. So that was my vlog, and that was my back to Booknet Fest tag, and that's all I have for you guys today. As always, if you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure you click thumbs up and hit subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to watch the rest of the Booknet Fest vlogs, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.